Hello viewers, this is Michael from Screen Views, viewing my 559 podcast. This is my 559 podcast. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to preach too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Now, if you're over 18, that means you get to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, let's get into the topic of this podcast. Recently, Peacemaker had finished the first season of Peacemaker has ended. I gotta say, this was a good show. It had a lot of things going to it. It was funny, but it also has some very important messages about. It has some very important lessons and messages about. It had some very important, serious messages and lessons and life-learned lessons. So basically, what all those messages is that, we should not let our parents define, when it comes to Peacemaker and the Man of War's daughter, we should not let our parents define what type of person we should be, we should not let our parents, so when it comes to Peacemaker and Peacemaker and the Man of War's daughter, we shouldn't let people define what type of person that you want to be in life. So basically, we see a Man of War's daughter and Peacemaker, dealing with their parents and trying to be what their parents want them to be, but honestly, but they ended up being their own person at the end. And also about the series about it also had a serious message about making fun of people. So basically, the bearded guy, I believe his name Eric, or I forgot his fucking name, the tech guy with the beard, the fat tech guy, that scene he was talking about, and Peacemaker and the others were talking about, how been teaching him about his beard and whatnot, when he opened up to the aliens about his beard, why he got his beard and whatnot, and basically heard the truth, and the reason why he got it because, Peacemaker and the others was making fun of it. So basically this season had a very important episode about teasing as well. So basically, this season had a good episode, had some some good lessons and good messages in this season. And it also was funny. So basically, it makes you wonder how, if they do a season 2, what the fuck what's going to be the outcome. Because honestly, I don't see Man of War. I don't see it, Man of War, not going nowhere, after her daughter snitched her out. So basically, I feel like, her daughter, Amanda War's daughter snitched her out about setting up Peacemaker and blah blah blah, being about the aliens and shit like that, and about Task Force X. So basically, most likely, Amanda's going to go after her daughter after she rat her out, and plus we still got some alien butterflies still on the earth. After that, now with their food supply, with that cow that was making this nectar milk for the alien butterflies that was taking over people's taking over human bodies, are still around. So basically, there's still some alien butterflies still on Earth. So basically, it's most likely those alien butterflies might try to combat the Peacemaker in the gang. So basically, there's a lot of things going on. There's still a lot of loose things going that could be addressed in season 2. Amanda, taking revenge on her daughter to being the snitch. To the rest of those alien butterflies coming after Peacemaker in the gang. So basically, these are more possibilities, and also Peacemaker dealing with the fact that he had to deal with the mental issue of killing his father. it seems like Peacemaker is having these hallucinations about, having these hallucinations with his father after he killed him. So basically, ever since Peacemaker killed his father, who tried to kill him, he's been having these hallucinations about his father. So basically, Peacemaker will have to deal with that drama as well. So basically, those are some plot points that could be addressed in season two. But I feel like the best character, the best character in I think that the best character, I feel like the best character in Peacemaker got to be Vigilante. I know a lot of people found Vigilante annoying, but the dude was pretty funny and badass as well. So basically, Vigilante did have some badass moments. For a guy that looks like a nerd, he was very he was very hands on he was a very hands on guy. So basically, so basically, Vigilante, I really like Vigilante because he really comes off like Deadpool. Like if Deadpool was a nerdy guy, honestly, Vigilante looks like a nerdy guy, but you never thought he's capable of taking you down. Because this guy looks like a nerd, but this guy is a deadly person. Is a crazy psychopath that human killing is a deadly psychopathic human killing machine. So basically, I'm hoping that HBO Max, a lot of people who watch Peacemaker agrees that Vigilante was kind of annoying, but at the same time he was definitely the most best character in Peacemaker. So basically, I'm hoping that we get to see him in season two, and finally the Peacemaker finally makes him a real friend. Because honestly, Peacemaker didn't really. It's kind of sad that Peacemaker, his only real friend is his pet ego, Eagerly. So basically, don't get me wrong, I love a lot of people, don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong, I got nothing against people's pets saying that's their best friend. But honestly, this series really helped Peacemaker, really make more friends beyond his pet ego. So basically, that's one good thing about this series. We see Peacemaker make more friends, gain more friends, beyond his pet ego, eagerly. So basically, that was another good thing right there. So basically, this was a good series. It has some good lessons and messages and very important messages to that. And plus, that Justice League canon with Aquaman and the Flash, that was perfect. That was pretty mind blowing right there. We actually got the movie version of the Flash, and the movie version of Aquaman showed up in the cameo. So basically, and plus we actually got the movie version of Man in Water as well. So basically, big up the Peacemaker. So anyway, hoping that I hope that HBO Max does do a season two. If it don't, if it's just a one-off series, I'm happy how this turns out. It was a good series. So anyway, The Peacemaker was a good series. So if they do a season two, I'll definitely watch it. If they don't, I'm just gonna enjoy this series first season for what it is. So anyway, what do you guys think? Good or bad? Yes or no? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, sign off from Screen Reviews. 1.